Hi everyone, today we're going to look at teaching your dog how to push a soccer ball with their nose. My name's Adele and this is Misty, my dog, and we are Animal Tactics. Okay, so this game is a super fun one and Misty loves anything to do with a ball. So if you've followed any of my other tutorials on here that has involved ball work before, you'll know that this is liquid gold for her. So to teach her how to push a soccer ball with her nose, I actually started with a tennis ball when she was a puppy. So we were on this very mat here. She was probably only about 12 weeks old at that stage when we were trying to just keep her occupied and amused at night when as a family we're sitting around. So we introduced a tennis ball. And well, as I say, the rest is history. So what we used to do with her is we used to just have her in a laying down position or running around as a little puppy and just simply rolling the ball towards her. So what I'm actually going to do now is just lure her back around. I'm going to try and get her into the camera view here for you. Sit and drop. Fantastic. So basically what I did is we would just use her nose and push that ball. Get your ball. Push. Yes. Yes. So as you can see, just a bit of fun. She's looking for treats here. Good girl. So all I'm wanting her to do at the moment is just start pushing that ball. Yes. Where's your ball? Come on. I can't reach it. Good girl. Push it. Good girl. Yes. Push it. Drop it. Push. Yes. Good girl. I'm going to start treating her now because she's actually looking for the treats. Push your ball. Drop it. Drop. Push. Yes. As soon as her nose connects with that ball, click and reward. Drop it. Drop your ball. Good girl. Push. Yes, good girl. So as you can see, as soon as she's touching that ball with her nose, to start off with, you can probably just touch, yes, and reward. That way she knows that every time she noses it, she's going to get a reward. Yes, good girl. And then here, good. So this is a real quick progression for her, but you get the idea, just bringing a positive association every time she touches that nose. Now we're going to up the ante, wait for her to push it. Yes, good girl. See how we waited there? We just held that suspense a bit longer. It's exactly what we're wanting to do. I'm not wanting her to hold it at the moment. I'm wanting her to push it. So she is creeping forward here. Let me just get her re-centered. Come here. Sit. Drop. Yes. Push. Yes, good girl. Push your ball. Yes, good girl. So I've already started adding a verbal cue here. So drop. Whoop. Push. Yes, good girl. Push. Push. Now, to start off with, I actually used to have my legs open, but for the purpose of filming today, what I've decided to do is not do that so I didn't block your view. So this way the ball was constantly in this parameter and it was a lot easier for me to control when she was a puppy. So where she could just like push that ball around. We're going to wait for her to push, drop the ball and push with her nose, and every single time she did that, I would just reward her for that behaviour. It soon got to the point where I could set her up some distance away from me. We're going to try that in just a moment before we move on to a larger ball, and get her to start nosing it towards me. So we'll see if we can get that working right now for you. Come, heel, heel, back. And sit, drop. So I'm going to leave that ball there. What I'm going to do is now start adding that verbal cue. Push, push, good girl. So see how she's just pushed that a couple of times. So I'm going to bring her back and around, drop that there, push and push. So she's already getting that is exactly what I'm expecting. Come, push, push, good girl, good girl. So this is exactly what we're wanting them to do. So what I would suggest is keep working on that. Keep that ball, pushing it around in the cup. So easy to do at night time when you're sitting as a family or watching a bit of TV. Get down on the ground with your dog. Just play with the tennis ball, or you can start straight away with a larger ball. I transitioned her between the two. We also do use both out in the backyard, and she will, she's quite selective. She's got a couple of her favourite balls, and she will rotate between the two whilst we're out there having structured play. So as you can see, very ball motivated. She constantly wants that ball, and I will just reward her every single time she pushes that with her nose. Push it, push it, push it. Yes, drop, push it, push it. Good girl, good girl. So it's super fun. So push, push, good girl. So you can do this anywhere. Just push, push, good, and reward. She's already building that association. It's so much fun. Push, drop it, push, drop, push, get it, push, good girl, push, push, push the ball. Okay, so what we're going to do now is going to pop this tennis ball away, and I need to hide it because if there's a tennis ball around, she'll pick that over the soccer ball any day. So now we're going to follow that exact same concept, but with a larger ball. So you can use a soccer ball. I've just got a cheap ball from the cheap shop here, $2, because she just pierces and shreds soccer balls to pieces. So end up costing me a fortune with proper soccer balls. So we just use the cheap balls. So we're going to go back to the beginning, exactly the same as we did with our tennis ball, and just getting her to build that positive association again, just wanting her to touch that ball, and you'll find that they do move quite quickly and freely. Good, and just lots of little rewards here every time she nudges it and moves it. Good. So she's already, because she's done this with a tennis ball, push, yes, start adding the word, push, push, good, push, good, push, good, Mitzi, push, push, yes. So now I'm going to just start making her a bit more accountable. I'm going to up the ante a little bit more. Come. Here, stop, and push, good. I want her to follow that ball. Good girl. So here we go. Coming up. Push, push, good, good girl. Come, push, push, yes, good girl. So there we've got it. That is how you teach your dog to push the ball. Now we're going to go outside. I'll see you in just a moment, and let's see how this plays out outdoors when you've got so much more room. We'll be back. Okay everyone, so we have made it outdoors, and let's have a look now at how we can get her to push the ball whilst we're outdoors. So I've got her ball here, and we're just going to push with your nose. So we're going to use that verbal cue. Push, good. Push, yes, good girl. And push, push, yes, good girl. So at the moment, I just want her to push it anyway. Yes, good girl, good girl. Let me bring that back into view for you. So here we go. Misty, come. I'm going to push that. Push. Yes, good girl. Bringing it back into view. Coming. Misty, come. Good girl. Good girl. Turn around. Push your ball. Push. Yes, good girl. Perfect. And go get it. Good girl. Good girl. Come. Come. Good girl. Heel round and push. Yes. Push. Good girl. Yes. 2 little nudges right there. So ideally what you are wanting to achieve with this is that you could be outside playing soccer with your dog in a environment that has lots of distractions. Good. Push. Yes, good girl. So we generally do get out here without treats, and we do play soccer with Misty. Catch your ball. Good girl. She will nudge her ball to us with her nose continually, even if it's a tennis ball. So much fun. So I do recommend get outside, play with your dogs, teach them how to push their soccer ball with their nose. So much fun, so much enjoyment. Hope you've enjoyed the tutorial today, and we will see you all again real soon.
I hope you enjoyed our tutorial today. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss our weekly releases. If you would like to see more videos of this level, check out our playlists. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram. Links are in our description below.